today is a very interesting day. Today is Falgun Shuddha Ashtami, and today is the day for Laddumar Holi. Have you heard about Laddumar Holi? Sir, today is Laddumar Holi. Lattamar is tomorrow. So, today you will come to know the difference between Laddu and Latta. Now, the story is like this. Tomorrow is Falgun Shuddha Navami, and tomorrow's day is called as Rangili Holi. Okay, the Holi begins in Vasant Panchami, which started on from February month there only. I think 14th of February was Vasant Panchami. So 45 days the Holi goes on in Brajbhumi. 45 days, Falgun, Purnima, and plus 5 days more. But the main Holi, which is called as Holi, which has originated in Barsana, is Rangili Holi actually. We play Holi on the Holi Purnima. We burn the Holi and then we play Holi, color Holi. So the real Holi is called Rangili Holi, which is happening on 9th day of Falgun Shuddha Paksha. So from Nandagaon, a messenger, Brahmin messenger comes to Barsana with the invitation from Nandagaon, from Krishna Balaram, to play Holi for all the gopis and Radharani. So he comes, where he comes to a place called Pili Pokhar. And he comes alone. He's a Brahmin. Brahmins means a very docile, simple, not aggressive, So he's a very simple Brahmana. He comes, all the girls, gopis, they see that, oh, Brahmana has come with invitation. Let us play some fun with him. And they drench him with pichkari, with the pistons of color from all the sides. Hundreds of gopis surrounded him from all the sides and they just drenched him. He was flowing with colors. You can imagine what was embarrassing position for him. He didn't expect that to happen. He just wanted to come and give the invitation and go. And somehow Radharani was not there in that whole crowd. She came little later and she saw this most embarrassing condition of the Brahmin, helpless condition. So she entered through the masses of gopis and released him, chastising the harassing gopis, and took him out of the crowd. His name was Pandey Brahmin. This Lila is called also Pandey Lila. So she released him from that and apologized to him. Brahman Devta, we are very sorry. We should be very happy, but we are embarrassing you. My friends are very arrogant and uddand. Please forgive them. And please come home as your dresses are all drenched. You will fall sick because of wet and cold. Please come home. Take bath with fragrant warm waters. I will give you new clothes. So she convinced him, persuaded him, took him all the way on the mountain to her palace. She gave him fragrant waters. He took bath. His drenched colored dresses were removed and then kingly new clothes were given to him, opulent, because she was a princess. Father was Rishabhanu Maharaj and mother was Kirtida Devi, queen. So he wore those kingly dress. He was put on a singhasan. Then his padak shalan was done. His feet were washed and everybody was sprinkled water. And he was offered very nice sweetmeats and very nice prasadam with great honor and Vedic hymns being chanted. He was being fanned. And suddenly the mother came to know that a Brahman has come from Nandagaon inviting for Holi next day. So she came very happy and she so knew that Radharani is feeding him. So she came with lot of laddus. And she entered Prabhuji, listen. She entered that area with laddus. And she filled laddus in his mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 continuously. And that is called Laddumar Holi. So he was like, you can imagine, she is just feeding one after another. He was not able to bite also. So how do we celebrate Laddumar Holi today? Today, people like you, me, everybody, they will buy or make laddus and donate to the Radharani's temple. So Radharani's temple pujaris, as the host of Radharani and Radharani's father and mother, they will have thousands of laddus. And what is imagined is the Pandas, there's Pandey Brahmanas, they will come from Nandagaon and they all will come in very uniquely dressed up condition and they will first go and visit Radharani's temple. As if they are been escorted by Radharani from down, Pilipokhar to up. Today also the Huriyaras, the holy players from Nandagaon, who are dressed up very colorfully and uniquely, differentially, they are called Huriyaras. And the Huriyaras are received at Pilipokhar and they are taken up with great respect to the temple of Radharani, and they stand in front of Radharani's temple and take darshan. And while they take darshan, are taking darshan, laddus are thrown from inside out. And they all are catching all the young boys from Nandagaon. I've seen a video where under the mountain also people are standing, and the laddus are thrown from mountain down also, and people are catching from down also. So today evening at 4:30 onwards, Utthapan Aarti of Radharani, the Huriyaras will reach Sriji Mandir, and on them thousands of laddus are thrown. And whoever gets those laddus, maybe Nandagaon, Huriyaras, or all of us, they all are considered very fortunate. So we catch and we keep in pocket, catch and we put in pocket. And then in the home we take out, yes, see, blue, yellow, golden, motichur, kadak bundi, so many kinds of laddus. So it's a privilege to give laddu donation to Radharani's temple today. And it's a privilege to stand there and catch them, maybe having little fight, little bit competition. But it's a very, very beautiful festival which takes place for about 2-3 hours. That is called Laddumar Holi. And now the invitation has received. The Brahmana Pandey has taken the laddus and everything nicely. He is given dakshina, clothes and ornaments. And then Radharani says to her mother, "Okay, now we should send him back on palanquin." So Barsana Vasis put him on a palanquin and very respectfully chanting Vedic hymns, they drop him to Nandagaon. That is the whole festival of Laddumar Holi Pandey Leela. And now begins Lattamar Holi. That is next day. Again, only one person comes on Ashtami. But tomorrow, that is Rangeli Holi. Hundreds of boys, hundreds of small boys, middle-aged, young, married, unmarried, everybody will come. Old people also will come. And they are preparing for 15 to 20 days for this day. Their dresses, not like unique, usual bagal bandis and all. They are very unique dresses. You have to go and see them. How colorfully they are dressed up. And they are like, you have seen soldier, army soldier you have seen? He has got hand grenades in pockets, many, many pockets on the body of dresses, behind, front, pant, sab jaga there are pockets and there are various ammunition, bullets are there, hand grenades are there, and so many things are there. There are knives at various places, knives in front of the machine gun also. How they are studied, na? Sometimes at the back there are biscuits to eat in the difficult times. So they are fully loaded. They can live for many days like that. So like that, these Huriyaras are fully loaded with abir, gulal and various colors and pichkaris, pistons, small, big and different kinds of things. And some colors are yellow, some colors are golden, some colors are gulal, pink color. It is explained in Anand Vrindavan Champu that they have so much of stuff with them that when they take out and throw it in the sky is fully covered and demigods cannot see through what is happening down. That much thick cloud of colors, variety of colors. So they are now coming from there, and then I'll tell you in short, they come in procession. Krishna Balaram is specially dressed, all are specially dressed, but they are very highly specially dressed, highly specially loaded. And they also carry lot of boxes with them. What are the boxes? The boxes contain ornaments, food items, money, and variety of valuable items, which are to be given to the opposite party when you lose. समझ में आया कुछ? You don't go to play any game to lose. You always go to play to win, right? But Krishna is already fully prepared to lose, and he has already collected many items which are called as Phagwa. Phagwa means a gift to be given to the winner party after you lose the game of Holi. Why Phagwa? Because of the month of Phagun. So all the boxes are coming in the bullock carts, and in front all the coward boys are coming and dancing and singing songs, and this amazing procession is accompanied by Brahma, Chaturmukhi Brahma, Panchamukhi Shiva, Purnamasi Devi, Putana Devi, Narad Muni, naked Shukdev, all demigods, demigoddesses are accompanying in disguise. And not to make them identify them and make them remove, they can chase them, who are you? Why are you coming in this? So just to make them happy, with 4 mouths, Brahma is making sounds. He is blowing the mouth and making gulcha on the cheeks, and making very funny sounds, and Gwal Bala very happy. Wow, wonderful. Lord Shiva is making some mysterious what do you call, actions by his mouth. And Gwalbal are saying, Array, this man has got four heads. If he gets married, by which mouth he will talk to his wife? And many more things which I can't tell here. They have said that. And that's how it is said that Shukdev comes dancing naked, and Mahamaya takes him in her lap, and like a baby she's carrying him all in the procession. And like that there is a lot of description, but with this way the whole procession comes to Pilipokar. And the demigods stand behind. Now they want to watch what's happening. And then Krishna goes in front, and all the gopis are dressed up, ready with colors, everything. And then he doesn't see Radharani over there. So he signals to Vishakha, where's Radharani? And she says she's upset by eyes only. So he says by eyes only, go and get her. So she runs from the middle of the gopis all the way to the mountain. And Radharani is angry for some reason. She's upset. And Lalita is trying to convince her, hey, it's a time of festival. See, already they have come down. And then, if you don't believe, Vishakha has come to tell that he has come. Balram has come. Coward boys have come. Come, come. Then she's convincing. See, Vishakha has just to come tell. You don't believe? Go out and see from Jharoka, from the gallery. They push her, and she comes out in the gallery. And there's an area in Pilipokar. If you stand, today also you can see Palace of Radharani from there. So Krishna is standing in a strategic location to see, waiting to see her eagerly, when she will reach Vishakha and tell Radharani, and when she will give darshan from the gallery like this. And when she comes out, immediately takes out Pichkari and shoots. And it is explained that the Pichkari water doesn't reach all the way, but his loving feelings reach all the way. And she gives up her man and immediately gets dressed up. And Vishakha and Lalita, they both bring her down. And they decide. They all come down. I'm telling you very short. They come down and decide, okay, we'll start playing Holi now. That is on Navami day, that is tomorrow, Rangeli Holi. They are all gathered at Pilipokar again. And they decide that we will play first dry Holi with dry colors, and then we will play wet Holi with wet colors. That means Pichkari. And they start playing. Very soon, the gopis overpower all the gopas, and Krishna's party starts getting lost. They start losing the game. And Krishna is very clever. Chaplusi. What do you call chaplusi in Hindi? English, I don't know. He's very cunning in one sense, divinely cunning. So when he starts losing with dry colors, he takes out the Pichkari and shoots at the cheeks of Radharani. Radharani also is very quickly reacting and responding. She immediately puts hand in front of her left cheek, where the stream, fast jet stream of pink water of Gulal is coming. And it hits so fast, and the speed is so much that even after hitting the palm of Radharani's hand, it still reflects and falls on the cheeks of Radharani. And Radharani's beautiful golden cheek now is colored with some drops of pink liquid. And she's looking so beautiful that Krishna becomes stunned, puts down his Pichkari and starts looking at her like this. I want to tell you, it takes maybe 15 seconds. This all happened between 1/12 of a second. Fast. He's shooting, her stopping, falling on the cheek, and then getting bewildered, and then giving up the Pichkari and all these things. And immediately when he gives up the Pichkari, the holy game stops. Because they're angry now. You have broken the rule. When we told to start the wet Holi? When we told you start? We have not told you. Our dry Holi is going on still. And you have broken the rule because you are losing. You're very upset. Everything stops, and immediately 4 gopis come and arrest Krishna. They twist his both arms behind and join them at his back with their forceful 8 hands. And already the game has stopped. Everybody is upset. So whenever there's a problem, what happens? The problem is taken to Lalita Devi. She is the Chief Justice of Barsana, CJB. And the whole matter is presented to her. What to do with this criminal? He has broken the rule of the game. So she takes the position and says, okay, we should give a suitable punishment to this criminal of Holi. Number 1 punishment, we should apply kajal with palms on his face. Generally, we offer with the ring finger tip with delicately, lovingly, nicely decorate the eyes of a person. But we will make Radha Rani dip her hands in the pot of kajal, and she will, उसको कहते हैं ना काजल पोत देना है. पोत देना मतलब लगाना नहीं होता है. पोतना पोतना means full. Number one. Number two, I have not worn today the uttariya. There's a vastra here, na, all men wear. It's a symbol of respect and honor. And if anybody pulls that, it's the greatest insult. So he is wearing that Horiara dupatta also. So we'll pull that in front of everybody. We'll insult him. And third punishment, we will write a bad word on his back. I am sorry, I cannot tell you that word. That word cannot be told to you. And then it is decided, we will punish him now. Execute the punishment immediately. It's not the court case goes on for a long time. And the person is smoking electronic cigarette in the prison house and sleeping on the air-conditioned room, and then aram say manipulation takes place. Instant judgment, instant action. So before anything is over, it's all over. So they bring Radharani, they put her hands in the kajal pot, and she's filled with kajal, and they hold him with hands twisted behind, and they bring him in front of Radharani, and Radharani is about to put on his face, and he turns his face. Because they left his neck free. They are holding his hand and body, but they don't know that his neck is flexible and movable. So he moves his hand, so she cannot do. Then another two gopis come and they hold the 2 ears tightly and make the head steady and bring it in front of Radharani. And Radharani puts nicely kajal on his full face. Another gopis come and they pull very mercilessly the cloth on his upper body. And one more gopi comes, turns him around and writes that bad word and says, "Go away now. You are not fit to play with us." So this is what took place. This is how the Holi began in Barsana. But now, what is Lathamar Holi? That when they come, the boys come decorated as Huriyaras. They go to Sriji Mandir first, and then they are brought to one place only. It is called Rangili Gali. And from there, girls come, fully decked up, sometimes wearing rupees 50,000 worth new dress, sometimes 1 lakh rupees worth new dress. Nobody wears old clothes on Holi day in Barsana. However poor one is, a new dress is to be purchased. That is the dignity of Barsana Vasis. And oldest ladies and youngest unmarried ladies, everybody participates. They are given mewa, dry fruits, milk, ghee, laddus, khajur ka laddus, dry fruit laddus, all 15 days, no work at home. They are massaged by various other ladies to give strength, no household work, bought new dresses, and their latha is also treated for 15 days with oil massage. You should see the lathas which are oil massaged. They are very straight. There is no knots are there, but they are not so prominently displayed. And such solid, heavy, massaged, having drunk the oil to fullest extent, such lathas they bring. And these people they come with shield, with having 2 handles below, with soft, lot of things are there on that. That is representing Balramji as a protector. That is Balram shield. So they come with that. As soon as the gopis see these boys, they start hitting them. And immediately these boys sit down on a Padmasan position or in a squatting position and hold it on the head, over the head. And the gopis hit. Sometimes one hits, sometimes 2, 3, 4 together hit one person. And what the men are doing, they are focusing at the lotus feet of these hitting gopis and also trying to save the attack on the body through this protecting shield. And if at all somebody gets hurt on the head or a body, they pick up the dust from ground and put on that, and they don't need to go to doctor anymore. The government puts, sometimes 1 foot height dust by trucks on the Rangili Gali. The gully is filled with dust, about 1 foot height. And when the game gets over, it starts around at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the evening tomorrow, goes on for 2 hours. After 2 hours, there will be no dust on the road. Forget no dust on the road. There will be holes in the existing road. People pick up that dust and take home as Mahaprasad. Because it is the most esoteric, loving exhibition of love between gopis and the gopas. So their dust is their lotus feet dust. So Mahaprasad, everybody picks it up and takes home. And at that time, when they do that, hitting, then they also stop at one point. You should see that even old gopis sometimes jumps 3 to 4 feet in the sky and then hit. Like the wrestler, you see wrestler, they just turn and turn and turn like the heavy ball throw, Olympic, you see, or the bhala fake, what do you call javelin throw. How they take round and round and round and they throw. Like that, these gopis they turn and turn and turn and jump and hit, and every time they do the same thing. And that's a very picturesque sight. You have to book your seats on the galleries and balconies of houses of people. The seats are 1,500, 2,000 rupees. You have to go at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and book your seat and sit there. And the host will feed you also because you can't go out only. So much crowd is there. So once you get in that your reserved seat, you can't even get water. So the house people will give water to you, some food to you. You carry. And everywhere colors are being thrown up and down and everywhere. From up down to the Horiyaras, from down up to the building people who are watching. And then as the hitting gets over for one particular person, he takes out money, he takes out sweet, he takes out clothes, he takes out ornaments and gives the gopi and touches the feet of the gopi to take her blessing, and the gopis bless the coward boys. So the acharyas say the whole festival of Holi is meant to lose. And the acharyas explain one should never compete with devotees and try to defeat them. One should go to devotees and always act in such a way that you lose in front of devotees. Although you are right, lose. Planned loss. You should make a planned loss in front of devotees. In front of Vaishnavas, never try to win an argument. Well, when you lose in front of devotees, the Lord is very pleased. The Lord himself come prepared with big boxes of phagwas. For what? He is ready to get defeated. He gets defeated and distributes all his wealth and gifts to all the gopis out of love, and then also takes their blessings. This is the essence of the Holi festival.